Hi Cancers, welcome to your collective reading for the rest of January 2022. Just a reminder, this is a collective reading, so every message may or may not resonate. Simply take the ones that does and just leave the rest. I ask if something does resonate with you, I ask you to please leave a comment, like this video, share this video, and subscribe, as that helps me grow this channel and allows me to put out more readings and content for you all. Finally, make sure you check your sun, moon, and rising signs as well. With that being said, I'm going to pull a few oracle cards to really tap into your recent past, past 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, your past energy, then your current energy, and then I'll see what messages and guidance Spirit has for the upcoming few weeks. And you know what? I'm going to pull one more. We have all tied up. So I hope you all can see. Let me shift some stuff around so you can get a clearer look at the cards, then I'll straighten them up. It definitely feels like it was some type of hostile situation that you have gone through, have been going through, or recently gone through. Usually this is hostility from someone around you. So like aggressiveness, someone who maybe is like toxic or makes you feel less than, but this is usually hostile or a overt kind of energy. And it almost feels like it may have made you doubt yourself, or maybe kind of took away, made you feel like helpless or powerless. And some of you all may have even been stuck, stuck in the situation, stuck in this cycle, or so this could have been someone at work, in the workplace. This could have been a relationship, a family member, a friend, but this is definitely some type of hostile energy in your past that you really had to work on releasing. It feels like some of you all found this strength, or you discovered this strength that you never even knew you had, or you had to become strong, especially to deal with this situation or whatever this was, because this was definitely keeping you stuck or stagnant. It almost feels like you turned down opportunities because of this situation. I'm getting more of a person, again, like supervisor, co-worker, relationship. Like this is someone who was just bringing you like toxic energy in your life. And it feels like you may have turned down opportunities, or maybe you felt like you weren't good enough for certain opportunities, because the garden and the gate usually signifies like an opportunity, some type of abundance. It could be like maybe a job opportunity that maybe you were afraid to step out of your comfort zone and take, maybe a relationship that you were afraid to take because you just felt like, I don't want to leave the comforts. I don't want to leave what I'm used to or what I'm familiar with. What if I won't do well? What if I won't succeed? You know, what if it's not what I thought it would be? Or maybe some of you all, it was more so like, oh, I can't do this. You know, like I feel powerless, or I feel helpless. But it was definitely something keeping you stuck. But it feels like you have definitely discovered this kind of strength, or have this strength about yourself that is really helping you and guiding you, or has been guiding you, Cancers. Let's see what else for Cancers. Recent past, guardian angels. Yeah, you all are definitely divinely protected, and you were divinely protected, especially this situation. It almost feels like Spirit, when you were going through maybe this situation that you were maybe going through, that Spirit kind of lent you some type of strength. Like your guardian angels were really protecting you during maybe this situation, or during your recent past. I mean, they're always protecting you, of course, right? But maybe during your recent past, it's like they were really there, lending you that strength, even if you may have doubted it or weren't sure of it yourselves, Cancers. What else? Okay, ease and grace. So it's almost like you had to take your time with this situation. It's almost like you had to kind of like play chess almost, is the images I'm getting. Almost like you had to really take your time to work something out and figure something out and make your next steps. You really couldn't, or you didn't rush this situation. You almost had to let it play out, and let it play out the way it needed to. Like you had to kind of have ease and grace and kind of remain like classy in a sense, right? So if it was like a co-worker at work who was like really just being rude and hostile towards you, it's almost like you had to kind of like step back and, you know, I'm gonna let them play crazy, and I'm gonna just, you know, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna take it easy, you know, and remain classy. That's what I'm getting right now. What else do we have? Power and intention, especially because it falls over the reverse magician in the mirror, which represents a helpless feeling, or almost like you feel powerless, like you don't truly realize your power and the magic that you have. With power and intentions, letting you know that you have found that power, or you're finding that power. So you're definitely stepping out of that energy. You're letting that go. You're finding your personal power, and you're discovering things about yourselves that maybe you didn't even know. And you're definitely being more intentional with your actions, with your thoughts, and this energy that you're now starting to put out. Surrender. I feel like surrender may have came out in y'all last reading too. So with surrender, of course, I always say it comes with negative connotations, like, oh, you're surrendering, you're giving up, or, you're not this, there's like this human instinct to not surrender. But this is more so surrendering to like the divine, to spirit, to whoever you believe in, because I don't judge, right? But this is about surrendering to letting things work out, letting things play out, stepping out of your comfort zone, because it is over the garden and the gate, but surrendering to that and knowing that if I take this leap of faith, things are going to be just okay. If I take this leap of faith and surrender, things are going to work out for my highest good and the way that they're supposed to. The no card just popped out all tied up. So whatever this thing or this person or this situation was that had you tied up and stuck and stagnant, Spirit is saying no to it. This is no. Like, you have to say no and say, you know what? I'm not going to let this person or this job or whatever it is, I'm not going to let this keep me stuck and keep me stagnant. You said no to this, you're still saying no to this. And so Spirit is just giving you that courage that you need to continue to say no, to continue to release it or start to release it if you've been struggling with that. I'm going to tap into your current energy now, Cancers. But yeah, whatever that thing or that person or situation was, or even internal, because for some of you all, you had to release some internal emotions and baggage as well that you were never meant to carry. And so for some of you all, you have to release that, or you're trying to release it. But Spirit is saying is just telling you to say no to that, to allowing that to consume you, okay, and keep you stuck and keep you stagnant. So we have appreciation. Some of you all are really starting to appreciate things more, appreciate the small things. And you're really, like, even though you're working towards something more and like you're building something for yourselves, it's almost like you're starting to kind of appreciate like your journey, what you've been through, what you've accomplished, and appreciate the things that you do have. And it may not feel like much sometimes, right? But I feel like when you start to appreciate and practice gratitude for the things that you do have and like the people in your life, right? And the things that you can do, that you're capable of doing, that's how you raise your vibration. And that's how you call in the things that you may want for yourself, that you're trying to build for yourself, that you're trying to manifest. Let's see what else for Cancers. Oh, wow. We have, okay, so reverse victory came out, the patience card, the reverse angel of balance. Some of you all are trying to find balance right now. Like, you're trying to find balance either like with work and with family life, or work and like your personal time. Sorry guys, my camera cut off. I'm going to try to pick up where I left off. But yeah, it's like you're trying to find like balance between work and that you're like trying to build your business. But it's definitely some type of balance that you're trying to find right now. And I don't know, it's really important that, you call them the angel of balance, of course, but it can really take like a mindset shift as well. And I know it's easier said than done, but sometimes just making small changes, like being more intentional with your thoughts. So instead of, saying like, oh, I don't have enough time to do this, or when I get off work, I'm exhausted, so I can't do this, or I never see. No, start to maybe change it and maybe say like, you know what? I have enough time in the universe to do the things that I'm trying to do. There is enough time in the universe. There's enough time in the day. Like I have balance. Try to make small efforts more to try to incorporate more balance, and however that looks for you, right? Because it's different for everyone. And I feel like you'll find once you kind of play around with it and you really like have that mindset shift, I feel like things will kind of improve they will improve for you all. But it's like it starts with that mindset and being intentional, because our thoughts are really powerful. What you put out, you get back. So that's really important. There's some type of like personal frustration right now, almost like, and I don't know why I feel like this card also came out in your last reading, Cancer. So maybe this is just an ongoing message that Spirit really wants you to hear. But with reverse the victory, it's like a personal frustration, a personal setback, almost like, when is it going to happen for me? I'm never going to it's almost like things are just not working out how I wanted them to. Like, when will I have the victory? You know, when will my business grow? When will I be able to leave this job? When would I have, when will I find the one? And so Spirit is saying, again, it's that mindset shift. And with the patience card right next to it, lets me know that it is coming in for you. You have to wait. I mean, I know it's easier said than done to wait, right? Like, patience is never easy, but it's something we have to work on. But it feels like it is coming in for you, Cancers. It is maybe sooner than you expected. And I don't know why I keep on getting that train image. And again, I feel like this is also what came through for you on last time, but it really needs to be said. I feel like you're so close and things are moving, but you have to remain on track, remain steady. Don't get off the train just yet, because the victory will be yours. It's a lot of things that you're working towards, that you're manifesting, that are going to come to into reality for you. But you have to have patience and trust that things are working out, even if it doesn't always feel like it's working out, or it may feel like setbacks, but it feels like it's gearing you up for something big, something really, really good. And continue just to appreciate the things that you have. Continue to have gratitude for the things that you can do and what you're creating for yourself, because again, that is an important way to manifest and to raise your vibration, Cancers. What else do we have for Cancers? Composure. Keep your composure, especially if people are trying to shake it right now, or try to take you out of your character, or maybe just try to they're kind of making you feel like out of sorts. This is really important to remain your composure. Do not let things or people throw you off track, because it feels like there's some people or situations that may try to take you off track or throw you off or stop you from where you're trying to go. But composure is about keeping your composure, even in the face of hostilities or doubts, or just outward negative energies, or even internal negative energies. It's about just keeping your composure and not letting anything shake you. So Trust the Universe came out over the reverse victory. Inner child healing. There's some type of inner child healing that needs to be done, some type of shadow work. It feels like some of y'all have pain that you're still healing from possibly your childhood, your teenage years. It's pain that is still keeping you stuck in a way, in a sense, right? It's almost like something is, you have to continue, or you've been healing. So whether you're going to therapy, counseling, doing shadow work, if you've been doing something like this or a practice like this, keep it up, because it's so necessary for your soul and for your soul's growth right now. Continue to put in this work on yourself, because your inner child will thank you. And also, this is telling you to look at life and look at the world through your inner child. I feel like as we grow and we get older, we lose so many parts of ourselves when we were younger, like the good parts, right? Like the childlike ways that we approach things. And so this is about getting back to that childlike version of you, the things that made you happy, like the innocence, right? And just the things that you wanted for yourself when you were growing up that maybe the world has kind of took away from you. It's about finding that again and knowing and remembering that you can have that. Even if you've been through a lot, you can have that. Now, it's interesting because the Trust the Universe card, Trust the Universe, came out over the reverse victory, which is again saying if you are having personal frustrations, doubts, if you're thinking about getting off that train, Spirit is saying to trust the universe, trust that things are working out the way they're supposed to, with that patience energy, right? Trust how things are happening, because they are happening for you. If things have felt like setbacks, in actuality, they were probably there to help you and to help guide you as you went forward and as you're going forward. So just trust that things are happening the way they're supposed to. And honestly, with the end of the joy and contentment card, this is saying that you're going to find peace. I feel like a lot of y'all have been trying to kind of find this inner peace or find peace again after some type of situation. And this is just saying that you're leading. What you're doing now, the work that you're putting into yourself and the work that you're doing it's going to lead to a lot of joy, happiness, and a lot of peace, a lot of well-deserved peace. Because I feel like that's something y'all Cancers, you all really, placed highly, right? You have a lot of priority on that. It's keeping your inner peace and finding that peace within yourself. So just know that the work you're doing is going to pay off. Don't get off that train just yet, Cancers, because I see a lot of good things happening for you and coming in for you much sooner than you would expect. Just trust the universe and really just hang on tight, y'all. All right, I'm going to see what messages and guidance Spirit has for the upcoming few weeks for Cancers. What messages and guidance? We have family, happy family. Things are going to be resolving themselves. Things will be working out. Please do not worry, especially if it's like a family or relationship situation. I feel like things will definitely be resolving themselves in the near future. If you've been having like, different issues, and this could be, with like your family of origin, with your relationship, or this could just be like a happy ending. I always like to say attach this card to just happy endings, especially with the rainbow, like you're receiving the gifts, like the abundance, the blessings that you are owed and that you've been working for, especially after maybe like a tumultuous time possibly, or maybe just like a storm that you may have went through. It just feels like good things are really in your future in love, family, career, and finances, Cancer. So the indecision card came out. You all may have a decision that you may be faced with soon. You may be faced with it now, but in your near future, it almost feels like a choice between two things. So maybe you're trying to decide which career path to follow, or which job to take, or just which path to go down. This could be with love, like a relationship, but I'm getting more career and finances. However, it could be love for you, so definitely take that if it resonates. But yeah, you're gonna have to make a choice, and what this is really saying is just follow your heart, trust your intuition and your gut. Don't doubt it. You have it for a reason. It feels like this choice, it may not be like a quick choice that you'll be able to make. Fully look at the pros and cons of each choice, but again, follow your heart, trust your intuition, because I feel like you're going to know which one is the right choice. Like you'll feel it in your gut, Cancer, so don't worry about that. The attachment card just came out. There's something that you're still having to release, Cancers. There's something that you're holding on to. This could be a person, this could be a job that is not good for you, this could be also more internal, something that you're still having to deal with. And so this is about continuing to release that and let that go. This could be a choice action whether or not to truly release that. So again, follow your intuition, trust your gut. You have it for a reason. Lean on spirit and your resources, right? Your spiritual guides, because they are here to help you connect. Keep that connection open, because you could really be receiving some type of messages or divine guidance where this situation is concerned. But it's something you're definitely having to release, to continue to release, because something I feel like it's something that's still keeping you all stuck, and in the future it feels like you may be faced with like the final decision on whether or not to release this or not in order to get to the next level. So yeah, but I feel like you all are going to make the right choice. I feel like you're doing the work that you need to do to really help you with this decision and releasing whatever this is that you have to let go. Community, it feels like your community involvement could be getting stronger, but this could also be about you using your resources. I feel like you all may have struggled before with tapping into your resources, whether like using like helping like gosh, my words are running together, guys. Maybe like tapping into your resources, whether it's like family, friends, co-workers, an organization that you're a part of. But this is about really connecting with and tapping into that energy and using that energy, because it feels like that could be really beneficial as you go forward. And as you grow, like you're going to really need this community to kind of like help you and to really like kind of lean on for support. So it does feel like that could be, community involvement could be increasing in your near future, Cancers. What else for Cancers? Cut the cord. So continue to release the things that do not serve you. With the attachment card, this is definitely something that you need to let go. Cut the cord is about cutting the cords to places, people, things. So whether it's a person, a job, this is about continuing to cut those cords and you're going to have to cut that cord in order to have a happy ending, in order to have a happy family, happy relationship, in order to have peace or a happy ending. You're going to have to release whatever this is in order to have that and achieve that. And because I'm sure if you're watching this, I'm sure your mind may have went to what this thing or person or situation could be. So this is about cutting that cord. We have manifestation. Your manifestations are going to be coming into reality pretty soon, Cancer, or you're going to start to see like the beginnings of it, especially if you are remaining intentional and remaining intentional, remaining consistent, and making sure your actions are aligned with what you're manifesting. I feel like you're really going to start to see the results of your manifestations really soon. What else do we have for Cancers? We have take charge and action. This is about knowing that you have the power and are capable of taking this action that is necessary. So the action that is necessary to release this attachment or to go after your goals, or it could be both actually. But this is telling you to don't wait, I see it really gaining momentum in the near future about this thing that you're trying to manifest. So it feels like once you let go, you'll really be able to manifest the things that you want, and you'll be able to go after the things that you're really trying to bring in for yourself. And finally, we have self-acceptance. This is accepting who you are as you are, not changing or like shrinking yourself to fit anyone's idea or version of you. This is about accepting all the parts of yourselves, the good parts, the ugly parts. I mean, I don't want to say ugly parts, but maybe the not so great parts. But this is about accepting who you are, and because you're human, and this is about loving yourself exactly as you are. Some of y'all may have been hard on yourselves in the past, especially over like past decisions or past choices, and maybe you've been beating yourself up about it. Spirit is saying it is time to stop and time to release that as well, and really accept and love yourself, nurture yourself, because a lot of times we forget to nurture. So it feels like, Cancers, once you start to fully accept yourself, love yourself, and nurture yourself, that is how you get to where you're trying to go. And start to really see the things that you are manifesting coming to reality. If this reading is resonating with you, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like button, share this video, and leave a comment, as I love hearing from y'all, and I love that these messages are resonating with you all. So I'm going to pull a few of the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards before I wrap your reading up. Let's see what messages your ancestors have for you right now. So Focus on Children came out. So if you're trying to get pregnant or have kids, this could be a good sign for that, but that's not always the case. I also take this card as inner child healing for me. And an inner child healing also came out a little while ago in your, I think, current energy spread. So this is really saying to really focus on that inner child healing, focus on any type of shadow work, therapy, or counseling that you maybe wanted to get for yourself. This is a time to look at the world through the lens of a child, through your childlike self. So this is really important for y'all. We have go after your goals. There is something that y'all are really trying to accomplish for yourselves, and now is the time to do it. Do not wait. If you're like wanting to start something or like take a leap of faith, and you keep on saying, okay, this isn't the perfect time, I'll wait. No, the perfect time is now, because it's never going to be a perfect time. You can always perfect it and make it better down the line, but start it now. Go after what you want now, because it feels like the momentum is behind you. And if you truly follow your heart and it's something that you really want for yourselves, like, you won't fail. Okay. We have enjoy new beginnings. So yeah, there's definitely a new beginning coming in for you. This could be like a literal change, or maybe it could be changing jobs, starting a new relationship, or moving. But this could also be a new beginning internally. Maybe there's some type of work that you're doing on yourself that is leading to this new you, this transformation. And so this is just about enjoying that new beginning, enjoying the happiness and the new things that come along with it, celebrating, being proud of how far you've come, and really just taking it and being present and enjoying the moment. And finally, we have embrace your inner gypsy. Things do not always have to be serious. Your inner gypsy is the part of you that embraces freedom and fun and doing things that bring you joy and happiness. Whether you like to dance or go out or whatever it is that you do to help you feel free and find that joy and that happiness and that fun, do it. Even if you're doing this kind of work on yourself and you're trying to become a better person and you're trying to start this and do that, that doesn't mean you can't still have fun and live life, and embrace life. So really embrace your inner gypsy, find that freedom, find that personal freedom that you may be seeking, have fun, live, and enjoy it. All right, Cancers, thank y'all so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.